Yet again.
I feel like this is a gauntlet throw from Chovy though. He's like, Canyon, you're a jungler. You don't belong here in the mid lane against me, and let me show you why. Because blind picking Yone, that takes some stones. 100%.
Showmaker going for the tier first here, which will help him with hitting his power spike earlier. Canyon.
Yeah, gonna land that one, gets the knockup. Really great Room Prison as Canyon's just gonna get flashed on, and that is going to be first blood going over to Chovy, and he's crab raving about it. Probably thinking that Arthur looked a little bit better than Johan, but in the last performance of Arthur, it really left a lot to be desired, as there's a flash from Khan. The answering flash from Dudu is right there, as now Johan looking to try and come in. Canceling the back really does kind of give this away, but there's no flash here on Khan. And yeah, this Rumble does a lot of damage. Haymaker, though, is going to have to be flashed, as in goes Dudu and picks up the kill. But they still had to use 2 flashes to get it done, and Khan does have teleport.
Amazing.
So, Damonkia start off this Rift Herald, and Deft has changed his movement. They will look to get on over here. Deft does have the Fate's Call available, so Vista can play a bit more aggressively as well. There's the taunt onto Beryl. They get the knockup, and Beryl's just in no man's land right now. Gonna have to flash to get himself out, but Malrong jumps on in. Deft dancing around this fight as best he can, but Johan's already been taken out. Deft looking to try and get some good damage down, but now Khan just dives into them, and Set's broken, but he's not that broken, Khan. He's gonna throw his life away, unfortunately. Damonkia not quite able to follow up.
One thing. Although I guess so are Lee Sin and Yoda. It's just sustained fighting is kind of dumb in a lot of champions at the moment.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Chovy is going to get on in there, gets the knockup onto Canyon. He's tanking the turret for a really long time, but Unbound Soul gets him on out of there, and that is a very comfortable kill for HANWHA Esports mid lane.
Nice flash there by Vista, sets up the play. Ooh, I can't. If you can go for the first turret, it's incredibly valuable. Would really, really help with the rest of your team.
Aggressive move from Dudu, trying to fight Khan here. I believe Facebreaker missed, as the Haymaker's now on cooldown, but the ulti's going to be available. Dudu just picks it up, finds a Sonic Wave, and that's just a solo kill so easily for the HANWHA Esports top laner.
And that is a... Never mind. Insane what he's able to do. And here, Dudu, a lot of confidence. Nice sidestep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he might be in trouble here.
All too easy. And this was just, you know, Beryl out of position, unfortunately. They did have a fair bit of vision in the area, but he was looking to try and clear even more out. Instead, he gets cleared out himself.
And I don't think we saw this. It's just the wave clear?
Wait. Did Khan just kill Dudu? Okay. Right, so gets solo killed and then solo...
Very long. I am incredibly gullible, and it's taken me a while to really catch on, but as the players are developing, you know, I try to keep up as well as teleport comes in, and this is a big fight if you can take it HANWHA live. Solidify your lead here.
Khan gonna get a flash out of Johan here, but the equalizer still available. All of Damonkia just chilling out in this river at the moment. Chovy doesn't have his ultimate available, as there is the ult. But it's not really going to get that much value. They do manage to pick off the Diana as Johan able to limp away. Showmaker doesn't find the Q as Dudu takes down Beryl. Khan finds him once again with absolutely nothing that he can do. But now it's Showmaker and Deft that have full health. Chovy now looking for Showmaker. Unbound Soul's going to be there. So Chovy not going to get taken down or anything like that. But Showmaker as well going to keep himself alive. The last man standing here for Damonkia. As you can see, Beryl was able to heroically pick up Shirley. And HANWHA Esports will just very comfortably move over to Soul Point.
It's a horrendous fight for Damonkia. It's Soul Point, it's top lane turret, it's full control of that top side. And the only thing you get for it is Damonkia is a measly kill and a second Rift Herald. And I feel like this was not a fight you have to take. You are just like both your tiers are fully stacked. You don't have to go for this. It's the interruption on Malrang's engage there that doesn't really get anything done.
Oh, and Vista got so much value as well, my God.
And then Johan not dying, Showmaker getting greedy for the kill, and because of that we see that Vista lives. Yes, Showmaker picks him up at the very end, but...
Active in the early game, they've been making intelligent plays, they've been locking down objectives when it counts, and really making things work as we find Malrang. Yeah, that's a lot of buddies you've got there, my friend. And that is going to be Good old Johan that locks down the kill.
Actually really tanky, especially at this point of the game. We have two Fed carries, a Khan.
That's a Fate's call to start this one off, and of course that gives you a free taunt. Haymaker's real strong, but it ain't strong enough. As HANWHA Life Esports, this is just superb setup for this Mountain Soul fight, because now it's almost theirs guaranteed. They
Mountain Soul, but
where was this HANWHA Life Esports, Mel? Like, where did you?
don't know.
Where were they?
I don't know. I'm very
Charging
confused, in a good way.
Yeah.
Just took a while. You know what they say? No one beats HANWHA Life. I'm shocked, but positively as they go in.
A zoning equalizer, absolutely love it. Teleports come through here as Chovy looking to join in. And that is just going to be Mountain Soul. Secured comfortably here by HANWHA Life Esports. It's behind HANWHA Life Esports, and they will start off the Baron. True Shot Barrage will get rid of the Mountain Drake shields for the moment, but not for too much longer, as Chovy taking a bit of Baron damage here, as Beryl just going to get caught out. He is dead. Nothing they can do about it. That is going to be DWG locking that one down. DWG, they had a support a second ago. It's gone now. And this should be the 4v5 that locks HANWHA Life Esports, the Baron. That is Vista on Vision, as he is looking to try and get rid of it, as Chovy finds an ultimate in the backline, immediately goes back to the Unbound Soul because he's done with it. Manages to get the CC, the rest of the team just piles on top. Khan not able to get enough Haymaker damage as Johan. That's a big old drill, really cool stuff. And now he's going to go back to the Baron. They should be able to lock that one down. HANWHA Life Esports, just seems they can do no wrong.
The health bars barely go down, Atlas. There's nothing to be done here for DWG, and I am pretty sure that in your mind you're going to be thinking about the next game, because this one seems done and dusted. HANWHA Life take control from minute one, and this is, I think, the third time where I'm like, Vera, stopwatch, right? Right?
I mean, can
like,
you use it when you're airborne like that forever? Yeah.
My point is that it feels like the problems that were plaguing DWG went away for a little bit when they went for the rule swap. They are now back. It's the same things going on. It feels like at this point, obviously, I think that you need an actual miracle. I don't...
Chovy, you know, it was like, what, 120 or something like that when he was on Griffin back in the day? It was a very large number. As Def getting teleported on. Khan looking for the opportunity. Immediate cleanse to come through here as he's going to get ulted over the wall. Immediately goes golden as Vista's here to try and get the taunt. I don't know whether it's going to be enough, but Def is almost impossible to kill. What the heck is going on? They pile on top of him and he's barely below half.
Investment paying off, Atlas. The money is there for HANWHA Life, combined with the shield.
What was that, life insurance? Is that what they bought?
Well,
I guess it makes sense. Oh my goodness!
Yep, that's cleanse. Maybe pick up a big bounty. Nope, not going to be given to you.
Yep, this is a very dead Elder Drake. HANWHA Life Esports just going to have absolutely everything that they want. Still 40 seconds of the Baron is available, but now they've got the big old Elder for 2.5 minutes. Snowballed beautifully. And there's not much more to say about it, right? Like, it's sort of like an elementary Watson type situation, but damn, they played it well, and we haven't seen this HANWHA Life in a really long time. And while I'm saying this, this would be the perfect time for a caster curse. No, not happening now.
No, it's 13k, they have the soul. No, they have Elder, 20 seconds, no way. I refuse to believe it. This is going to be it.
Yep, should be the final push as Def playing very aggressively. That is a huge ultimate from Chovy. Gets right into the backline. Beryl takes a while to die, but the Unbound Soul will make sure that Chovy is not going to be traded. Two very swift kills as Malrong is going to follow suit. That Everfrost is high value from Canyon, who's just buying as much time as he possibly can. But DWG feels like they are circling the drain. True Shot Barrage comes in, kickback from DWG, brings Showmaker forward. The set is dealt with eventually as Heroic Entrance doesn't find the knockups, but it will find the Nexus. And HANWHA Life Esports do what I don't think many of us were expecting, as Johan is frustrated by a base gate. And the rest of HANWHA Life Esports will win the game. Congratulations to HANWHA Life Esports, looking completely reinvigorated, looking completely different. And the Kaiser. So HANWHA Life Esports just going to be going in as best they can. And they showed us in the last game, they absolutely can. As this is going to be, okay, let's see where everything's going, as this is kind of what we've get down there. And as you can see, Beryl and Showmaker putting on as much aggression as possible. In goes Vista. Is going to get snared up and not quite able to lock down Showmaker as Vista is so very low, but it is first blood going over to HANWHA Esports, and Beryl is completely baited into this one. Death grabs a kill as well. Johan, what happened? It's just awesome watching this guy play today.
Every single
can certainly make this one work. It's more aggression here on the top side. That is a fantastic fear that you can see that Khan still looking for it. The paranoia coming down. Dudu really wants this, but he's not going to find it, as that was a flash trying to predict when the Q is going to come out. Little did he know, Khan just didn't want to use it.
I think it was the ult, because he still has flash available, so I think he went for the ult in.
That looks weird, because he just sort of went the wrong way around, as we've got another kill. As Canyon just dead in the mid lane, Unbound Soul is going to get Chovy back. I apologize for getting the flash wrong, as I thought that with Paranoia, you don't you sort of land on top of them. You don't go past them.
I think it's because it's so short range. Beryl! Moen, what are you doing?
Well, Vista's going in. That's what's happening, as Johan's going to overheat. Vista's in trouble, though. Eclipse ain't going to save you that much, my friend. That's 4 people on the bottom side of the map. As HANWHA Esports will at least be able to get some shellfish, but that's all they're really going to find, as Canyon's looking for a face breaker, and that is going to grab Johan and get his flash. Good news here for DWG.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I was very, very wrong. DWG clearly know what they are doing. As Deft, you can't get near this Winion wave.
Yeah, well, he is. He's going to have to flash to go back underneath this turret here, as Johan, only level 5, doesn't have the equalizer down here, and that is just all too easy. Malrung gets on in there. Johan will just clear out the wave, but this time he's a little bit late. That's a flash out from Showmaker, as the equalizer almost manages to take him there, and he definitely would have died had that not really worked, as Piercing Darkness from Beryl is going to get him back to 100 health, but that's not quite enough. Vista is once again down here.
25 minutes, and they were 10k gold behind. Everything was demolished.
Oh, Chovy gonna get that ult interrupted. He's just dead. Beryl's gonna grab that kill. And yeah,
but in this,
that feels real bad.
In the same series, they do this.
They're on the bottom side. See Dudu, no paranoia, no teleport. Okay, that's a showstopper, as Johan is delivered to the team. And okay, getting a reminder. Just a little bit, as he's just out of position, caught out by Canyon, who's showing the power of this set right now. Facebreaker, max range, but Chovy going to be able to ult out this time, because of course Canyon doesn't have 2 of them.
I recall you mentioning something, Atlas, regarding a certain individual in DWG who, when angered, sparks great displeasure in enemy teams.
Yes.
It's Angry Showmaker.
Yep. However, he's not the one
that's
not
even the
fear into anyone. He's playing Karma. Karma doesn't really have that...
But he's still terrifying. It's a difficult time, more so than usual, to go into like analysis about why DWG is able to snowball as fast as they are.
Well, that's a bit of a change over there, as DWG very comfortably take down the Rumble. That's a flash follow from Vista, as they know the paranoia is there for the follow-up. So, Malrung's going to be traded. It's a 1-for-1. Both junglers now dead. HANWHA Esports investing a little bit more for that one. As you can see, DWG here on the bottom side just grabbing plates with no answer. HANWHA Esports going to try and do the same thing top side. 2 minutes left until those plates fall down.
Because that's...
As Khan just spying around the enemy jungle. A level up on Chovy.
He's alone.
Yeah, as there's the blast cone. And yeah, Khan is... If he walks out of this brush, he will be seen as Dustbringer. Does give away his position. That's the equalizer down. Johan just going to be taken by Beryl. Dudu's still fighting him, but the ult comes through from Chovy. So it is the 1-for-1. But man, he was in amongst 3 people, and Khan is still able to help Beryl get a kill. Grabbing his shield bow. So that should be online relatively soon, as you got HANWHA Esports waiting in the wings. They know that Chovy is pretty good bait. He's going to find a knock-up here onto Canyon, but this might be exactly what Canyon wants. Showstopper onto Death, brings him all the way back into the team. Equalizer is okay, but that's a great stopwatch out of Malrung, as in goes Dudu, but he's not on the same page as the rest of his team. He has no flash, he's just dead. Another facebreaker as Canyon is cherry-picking members of HANWHA Esports, and Khan only just showed up.
It wasn't even there. There's no Khan!
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what happens, I guess, when the Nocturne just says, take me into the middle of the enemy team. without very much of a follow-up. Just a miscommunication there is what it feels like. On HANWHA Esports side, this has been what feels... Another one from Chovy, I like that. Unable to really act on any of those ultimates, and that's going to start the Baron off for DWG. Vision is going to be there. HANWHA Esports, I believe, unseen at the moment, as Johan, no ultimate, but does have smite, no flash though. Getting into this pit's going to be very, very difficult. And Chovy, okay, Sonic Wave going to connect as Khan looking to try and get the kick, but not going to quite line it up. But Chovy still, oh my goodness, actually survives for such a long time. Finds the knock up with the Q. He buys time, but what's it for? It's so that the rest of DWG can destroy HANWHA Live. They set up the play beautifully, and now they're just back to the Baron.
And DWG show the restraint and the cross that we've not seen from them today yet, and that has kind of been missing the magic that this team definitely has. A really nicely executed turn there. Very, very well aware that flipping it on a Baron is not the best idea, and you don't want to give Chovy the opportunity for big highlight plays. Khan hits the Q, goes in immediately, and it's the combined sustain of Showmaker with the Staff of Flowing Water combined with Barrel. That means that even though they did Baron, these health bars are full, and as you pointed out, yeah, sure, Chovy stays alive, but they have no damage. Deft has to use his Killer Instinct defensively. There's no Equalizer available. There's no Paranoia, so the threat of backline dive isn't even really there. Canyon looks way better. Malrang found multiple plays. Now they're trying to set up kind of a heal marry.
Splitting the map a lot here.
Have to go back.
Canyon over to the side, yeah. Johan's going to walk over Vision here, but intelligently actually staying out of it. This might be that last big play. We'll see whether they can make it happen. All the ults are at the ready. Look for the Solar Flare to start this one up. There's the Paranoia. Solar Flare connects as Dudu finds the backline as Johan flashes on top of Beryl. Deft is in there, tidying this one up, and maybe, just maybe, this is what the comp was supposed to do. And no, never mind. Deft going to be taken down. Malrang is absolutely massive. Misses that Q, but it does not matter. The wallet's so heavy for DWG. They are just going to move over, grab themselves there first. Infernal Drake if they'd like to, but maybe just pick up this bottom wave and shove through for another inhibitor.
Was as good as it can possibly get as Khan. He wants Chovy.
Yeah, that's very easy.
Yeah. I was setting it up for a lot more entertainment.
That's like 1,000 goal with the lead for DWG. That's it's real dangerous, as now we've got the ult to come forward. Chovy looking for the knockup. Paranoia is there. The exhaust doesn't really do too much though, as Dudu, yeah, not quite able to find it. Chovy gets a decent shield. Dawning Shadow comes through, but it's not enough. Tempest is going to take down the Yone. Now Johan with the equalizer very, very late, and Khan is just a one-man army. Boots Deft in the face, and that's going to be enough to take him down. That's the quadra kill for Khan. The ace comes through, and DWG, they're done with this game. They're going to move us to that ace match, game number 3. And remember, Khan was 1-7 on set last game. He got solo killed, and he came back and did this to HANWHA Esports.
Wow.
That's a mental reset. That's with Deft, a real toughie.
I am. This is a tough one, Atlas. I have a really, really hard time. It's Khan, right? And maybe Johan wants to pay a little bit. Oh God, he's coming back. Malrang's doubling. Okay, he's not. I was like, is he really doubling down on this?
Oh, there's going to be a decent stun there onto Dudu, but Khan just doing his best to cope in this lane as Malrang's back again.
God, the tent!
Yeah, manages to get all the way around the Rumble as well as he goes into the circle, but it ain't going to help you, my friend. Wind becomes lightning indeed, as now Johan looking for Malrang, but instead he is going to find himself a Crocodile. The flash forward, the flash to answer. And Johan is going to get the speed up. Malrang doesn't quite have the audacious charge back again, but it does not matter. That is 2 swift kills in this early game, and Malrang is rewarded for his highly aggressive, highly risky play. Gonna come back. All of his camps are up outside of his red buff, by the way. Everything available. As that's the flash face breaker, as Deft might be grabbing himself a kill here as Canyon. Not a lot of options. He does, of course, have the ult, but Deft, he's got some auto attacks, and that is going to take down the Lulu, and that's a kill on the Vayne. And you're always going to be happy about that one, even if they have to give up a plate or two.
Yeah, it's a nice pick, and I really like the fadeaway equalizer from Johan there, who's not even close to any of the action, and that is.
I think he was still ganking top lane when that equalizer came down. That's a flash forward from Vista. Okay, they'll answer with the ultimate. But Showmaker had to flash, so maybe you'll just call it worth. Because of course, now that Deft has hit level 6, this is where if you leave both of the AD carries bottom lane, the Vayne kills
아유,
you.
무서워. 여기 딱 그래 진짜.
Just happens.
오케이. 먹으면서 와.
Oh, he knows. He suspected it. That's insane. That's really cool. This is as straightforward as it gets. I feel like we've seen sets flash face breaker so many times in mid lane this series. Ironically enough, this set is kind of similar to the Renekton, like the ease of execution as...
All right, trying to get those snips in. The needlework coming out as Dudu needs to get some autos in before he can use another one. The flash on forward is Khan. Dominus does nothing. Vista's here just to be a bit of a cheerleader, and HANWHA Life Esports might actually get some time with this turret. Try and grab a plate or two. Chovy is underneath this one as Canyon. Just going to get ulted first, actually, as there's the equalizer. Wild Growth comes through, and Malrung just a little bit late, and Chovy's going to haymaker the Lulu to death.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do, and I'm starting to feel like, yes, Canyon mechanically is an insane player, but we're starting to see limitations of the awareness that just takes so long to learn. Like the feeling, am I getting ganked? Is the setup being looked for? 1v1!
Yeah, Dominus comes in here. Let's see how strong the needlework is. Maybe not strong enough as Khan will get taken down. Never you mind. Gwen is still really strong and is going to win the 1v1.
That's Gwen! I don't know about that one. Khan especially just pre-Gore Drinker. Ignite available as well. Not a play you can really...
Dying in the mid lane. And let's have a look at this one again. Chronicler?
이거 진짜 어디야?
Like, oh, Shin's out there, which makes sense
잡았다.
because why would Khan go for this?
Yeah.
You are Gwen.
보내버렸어.
I mean, I was confused casting the moment, right? Because I'm like, I always assume that the players are smarter than I am. And I'm like, looking at that, I'm like, but Gwen wins, right?
Oh, no! They know someone's there.
Yeah, Malrung lying in wait. Oh, Johan getting closed in on. Chovy's here, though, as Malrung gives his position away. Scrap Shield comes on out. Blast Cone. It's a mano-a-mano fight. I don't know whether it's one that Johan wants to take, and it absolutely is not. Canyon, in fact, is the one that grabs that kill as Malrung. He ain't done yet. Finds Vista. Immediate flash comes out as Khan should be able to help grab this kill, and that's a second one for the Xin Zhao. And this is what this comp can do, is Deft has to flash to get himself out of there as Canyon flashes on over as well. Final hour comes in, and there's the final chapter as well. A lot of finality here as Malrung is going to prove it as Showmaker picks up the kill. Chovy gave up on the whole situation. He's looking to try and take down the mid lane outer turret. Hell in a handbasket is, I think, the direction of this game if you're looking at it from HANWHA Life Esports perspective.
Blow people up, especially with the more recent builds where it goes Conquerors.
Okay, this is just, there are a lot of stuff happening in this game. As Canyon's really dead again. That's his third one so far.
It's been a weird and wonderful night of LCK.
It certainly
has. When it's KT that's your consistent strong team. And two of your perceived like best teams of.
I don't think you're allowed to call KT
spraying
consistent. I think that's actually
well, that's
too much.
That's the trap.
That's a step
but
too
I mean,
far.
for tonight, just for tonight's game.
Right. Tonight
like,
they were consistent.
Tonight, I don't mean in the grand scheme of things.
Good.
I mean just tonight.
Yeah.
And
that's mainly for the benefit of KT fans. As he's just dead. Showmaker's going to be able to grab that kill. Does he have a red buff? Is that what did it?
It was the Yuumi Ignite.
Oh, right.
Sorry, the Showmaker Ignite.
Showmaker's the one that has Ignite. Okay.
Yeah, because he's Yuumi, right?
Yeah,
exactly. They can get away with it.
That shows me for not checking out the summoner spells.
Oh, I'm slowly losing my mind, Atlas. These games they're insane, they're fun, but there's so much happening.
Yep, and it's not all sensical.
But it's better than nothing happening.
Oh, precisely. Give me this any day of the week. I love it.
Teams are doing stuff and
to make you feel better.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
What would you do here as Domokia is exactly this. You don't have to really go in.
Well, speaking of going in, Chovy's going to try it. Haymaker does basically nothing, and then Yuumi kills him. Okay. Yep. Johan a little bit late on that one as Khan finds yet another stun. The Condemn against the wall is going to save Dudu for the moment. HANWHA will take this turret as well. Bit of a whoopsie.
That's exactly what you do, though. You wait at the engage, then you polymorph, you arcane shift back, And you play the kite back, right? You can go aggressively if you want to, but with the current state of the game, you can just play for objectives, play for pressure. You don't really need to overforce anything.
Whoa, big old flash in from Malrong. They're looking for Johan. Will be able to pick that one up quite comfortably as Dudu puts down the circle, but everyone's partying inside it. It's absolutely not what you want. However, still able to make it to the relative safety of the turret, and Damwon Kia will back away for now.
Are nowhere near a 5k gold lead is near insurmountable as Malrang.
Yep, he's going to go in onto Dudu once again. However, I mean, Dudu keeps himself alive for a decent amount of time, goes golden as well as Chovy's here, and he's just going to boost his way out. Vista's going to flash as well to try and escape. Will have the blast cone to get to safety. And that is another time, you know, Dudu just overstepping a little bit. HANWHA Esports not wanting to fully commit to the defense.
And Damwon Kia are playing to their composition. I don't think they need to play aggressive, but I'm still happy to see them do it, but do it well.
Yeah.
Right? Like, measured, consistent aggression is what used to be one of the trademarks of Damwon Kia. Going in when you know you need to. It's a much better look than the passivity we've seen of a lot of LCK teams recently.
Oh, Malrong's just going to go in one more time. Showstopper comes through, though, as the equalizer's trying to get Showmaker out of there. Chovy survives for quite some time, but oh my goodness, Johan is so squishy. True Shot Barrage is going to come through and just take down the Rumble in the fog of war, and now Dev, I wonder whether the heroics are going to be enough, and I think I know the answer, as he's trying to get the kill off onto Khan, but instead, he's going to die to Showmaker as he tries to tumble around, do something fancy, some Vayne action, but it's just not going to work. And Damwon Kia are just going to grab themselves the Baron. Dudu hangs out in the mid lane, isn't able to really do anything as we go all the way back in time to watch Chovy go for this play.
The rest of the team is also not really in position. I think you can maybe try and make your way through that if you have an immediate equalizer while they're all standing on top of it. But as pointed out, this composition when ahead just feels so impossible to play into. As we can see here, like Dev kites back really, really nicely. The final chapter doesn't even really do that much. The equalizer gets a lot of damage done, but it doesn't really matter, right? Because everyone gets kept alive. The sustain is insane.
Yeah.
And everyone is so fed that it doesn't really matter as long as you get on top of them.
This Xin Zhao from Malrong is the most Malrong experience that we've had, but in the best possible way. We often see this happen as we're going to get another reaction.
Oh. It's paid.
Dev's got half health.
Yeah.
That's a bit silly, isn't it? I haven't actually checked in on the Yuumi items recently, but maybe I need to.
I think it's Ludens into something else. But it's not fun for their opponents. 3 inhibitors down, and HANWHA Life, they started off the night so well, Atlas.
Yeah. It's not really working. These torpedoes that this kitty cat is throwing out are so dangerous as Khan fishing for an engage. You can do it all day. This Baron buff still lasting another 45 seconds. We've got Jonas Strong zooming in on this damage.
It also brings us back to something that has been missing for Damwon Kia for such a long time, and that is identifying the win conditions as...
All right, yeah, Chovy's going for it. That's a great stopwatch from Showmaker, though. Buys so much time. Showstopper has to be used onto Malrong. It's a suboptimal target, and Chovy may just be taken down here as Dudu gets exhausted. Vista trying to escape as well. Chovy's going to be alive, but he's blast coned to the other side of the map as Dudu's fighting all the way over there as well. Def just left on his lonesome, trying to fight against Canyon, who will take another turret shot, but he'll survive for the moment. Actually, eventually does go down as Chovy fighting Malrong. But in the meantime, the Nexus turrets are falling, and Damwon Kia will fight back against HANWHA Life Esports. Felt a little bit too good to be true after game number 1. HANWHA Life did play a good one, but Damwon Kia remind them who they are and follow up with 2 swift ones to end the night.
Canyon